Seeing that our members of parliament are not concerned in addressing these issues, and instead they are focused on matters of impeachment, matters which we know are baseless and have no success in this particular process. Our parents and even ourselves who have children, we are suffering. And we are suffering is because the government introduced a new model of accessing medical services. Members of the public are not aware about the new model. The government has failed to disclose the fact that this particular model is more expensive than even retaining a private medical insurance. Because the amount of money the civil servants are going to pay, the amount of money that this model is going to cater for when it comes to issues of medical is not sufficient. And I say this because if someone who is undergoing dialysis is only receiving, is supposed to foot the remainder of the bill, apart from the 2,000 which the government is paying, then most of our residents in this constituency and in this country cannot be able to pay an extra 7,000 for them to access dialysis every week. It's becoming untenable. The youth don't have a job. Our youths are struggling. Our youths are calling upon the state and even the parliament to become more focused and address matters that are going to transform their lives. Most youth, more than 60 Kenyans, were killed during the maandamano. No member of parliament has taken it to the floor of the house to discuss this pertinent issue touching on our lives. But instead, they have the audacity to fill their tummy with bribery, to pass resolutions which they know that are not proper for the state, to put their focus on matters which are not of much importance to this country, and neglected the young people. So it is therefore our call to the government, is our call to the members of the public to hold each and every one of their members of parliament, ward representative, and their representative in the government accountable for not addressing these matters that touches to the core. Matters of SHA need to be addressed. Matters of the funding model of the university need to be addressed, and matters affecting those people we lost during the maandamano need to be addressed. We cannot throw them under the carpet. We cannot ignore that they happened because they are happening. Our youths don't have jobs. Our youths are suffering. Our youth are struggling. But yet, our members of parliament, we hear they are being bribed millions of shillings to just waste the whole day and put the whole country on a gallery of just mediocre discussions about an impeachment, of which we all know and we all understand is just a politically instigated move that is not honest. Because if the members of parliament were honest, they know where the buck stops. They know who holds the last straw when it comes to constitutional responsibility. They know who the head of state is, and therefore they know whom to hold liable for the violations and the lives that we lost during the protest as young people. It's therefore we came together and we started this conversation as young people of Dagoretti under the Gen Z conference. We are going to have these conversations. It's going to start today, moving forward. And we are discussing how can we get jobs? How can our lives transform? Why are we having money being misused on unnecessary matters which don't improve the life of the young person? It's therefore a call upon every young person, wherever they are in this constituency and this county, to meet and discuss and push forward and agitate for a better Nairobi, for a better Dagoretti, for a better Kenya, and for a better life for every one of us. Therefore, these are conversations we're going to see over and over again. We shall be calling you more oftenly. We shall be seeing us having this conversation because we want to discuss the problems, we want to propose the solutions, and we want to push for this solution to be implemented by our elected leaders that we have, both from the MCA, MP, all the way to Senator, Governor, and the head of state. It's therefore our clarion call to all the young persons in Nairobi to heed to this discussion, to regroup, to come together in their barazas and have a conversation on the future that they desire, on the future that they want, and the future that they desire for their children. Because that's the only way we, the young people, can only predict and control the future if we become deliberate in creating it today.
Tumekuja kuongelea masuala ambayo yanatuathiri sisi kama Gen Z ama kama youth. kuona kuwa kumekuwa na mambo ambayo yamekuwa yakiendelea katika in our country ambayo hayaendi sawa na sisi. Tumeona models za university, tumeona mambo yakianguka, and we are surprised kuona watu ambao tuliwatuma pale bunge badala ya kwenda kutuongelea sisi kama Gen Z ama kama raia, wanaenda kuongelea masuala yao kwa wao wenyewe, masuala ambayo yanawasaidia kimsingi na hayatusaidii sisi kama Wakenya. Ujumbe ambao tunao kwa wabunge wetu ama viongozi ambao tuliwachagua ni kuwa kuna mengi ambayo wanaweza fanya badala ya kutumia pesa zetu zile tumekatwa kwenye ushuru kwenda kupigana kisiasa na viongozi wengine. Hakuna madawa hospitali zetu, hatukuelezwa kuhusu kuhamishwa kutoka kwa NHIF. Wanafunzi wengine wako nyumbani, kuna universities ambazo zimegoma, hawajakuwa wakitusikiza kwa muda mrefu. Kwa hivyo tumekongamana hapa tukisema kuwa tunataka kuona mabadiliko. Hii ni conference, ni Gen Z conference ambayo imeanzishwa, na tutakuwa tunakongamana na tunaita youth wengine ambapo waliko pia wao waanzishe forum kama hii na wajiunge na sisi kuona Kenya ni yetu na tuna uwezo wa kwenda hapo mbele.